Manchester United at the heart of the activity this weekend. How close are they signing, or close to signing Matthijs de Ligt, are they?
Well, they're very close because they've agreed a deal now with Bayern Munich, the deal worth up to €50 million, 44.5 million up front plus 5 million in add-ons. And this is now subject to de Ligt passing his medical. And the hope will be, from a Manchester United point of view, with the injury concerns they have at the back, that they can sign him in time to be available to take on Fulham in the opening night of the Premier League season on Friday. Now, he's another player that United will sign who has worked under Erik ten Hag before. He was 19, a teenager at Ajax when Ajax went all the way to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And ten Hag at the time tipped him to become one of the world's best central defenders. Since then, he's had spells at Juventus and Bayern Munich, and at 24 has a point to prove still. But the shows there still is potential there for him to go on and be what ten Hag thought he would be 5 years ago. So he was in London yesterday, an unused substitute for Bayern Munich in their friendly against Tottenham. And dialogue had remained open between Bayern Munich and Manchester United over the course of the summer, really, as United looked to try and strengthen in that area. Rafael Varane departed at the end of his contract. They brought in Lenny Yoro, but despite that, they still had that dialogue open with Matthijs de Ligt, and now they've decided to fast forward and accelerate with their negotiations to get this player in for the start of the Premier League season.
Interesting comparison to Yoro, isn't it? Because Yoro's a lot quicker in terms of style of play. What about de Ligt's teammate, Nusa Mazraoui? Both deals gathering pace after Wan-Bissaka's switch to West Ham seemed to move closer.
Yeah, and Mazraoui is also an unused substitute sitting alongside Matthijs de Ligt on the bench yesterday for Bayern Munich in that friendly win over Tottenham. So United have agreed a deal with Bayern Munich around £17.2 million. So United had a lot of details of this deal in place and had an agreement in principle with Bayern Munich over the course of the last few days, really, but they could only accelerate on that once they'd agreed the departure for Wan-Bissaka, and now that has happened. So now United had that full agreement in place with West Ham. They were to accelerate with this deal so they could fully proceed and sign Mazraoui. Now the fee in the region of £15 million, a right back who can play at left back, and United will feel like they've made an upgrade in that area and they've been able to get £15 million for Wan-Bissaka, somebody out of contract next summer who'd have gone for free, or in January could have signed a pre-contract agreement with a foreign club. So United will feel like they've done good business there. It's been 4 signings for the start of the Premier League season. So often they've left it late in the window, but with Zirkzee, they brought in Yoro and potentially Mazraoui and de Ligt in the course of the next few days. They'll feel like it's been a really strong window so far.